Hey Patricia, hey, I want to tell my loyal followers and people that watch the videos, thank you. I hope you have a good day. For all you crazy haters out there that have nothing to do but mess with me, I got something for you. This is not distracted driving. My driver's like not distracted driving. I'm looking out the window the whole time. I drive by cops. You people aren't the ones that decide what distracted driving is. Now, you can't tell me that if Angie and Bobbles are in the right seat of a normal sized passenger vehicle, that there's much you're going to see out the right side window. That's distracted driving. I mean, how do you see out the right side mirror with either one of those two in the right front seat? Does that sink in? Does that ring any bells? That's distracted driving. This, with a giant windshield, not looking at the phone, is not distracted driving. Do you understand this? It's not against the law. You can look up the law. So give it a rest. Just because you don't like what somebody does doesn't mean it's illegal or unsafe. You got that? Okay. Just keep repeating it to yourself. Hey Jennifer, I don't want to have to tell you again. Well, I'm going to sign off here because I got a hot date coming up. I should be there in about 2 minutes. It's almost 90 degrees today, super high humidity. I didn't even bring Daisy with me, too hot. No, it's too hot for a road trip. I left her at home with the air conditioning. You know, I know Daisy's, she's either Lopso Opso or Pug or one of those dogs that can easily suffer from a heat stroke. Yeah, she hates the heat. I shave her hair every 3 days, but even on a day like today, no matter what, water, take her for a swim, it's just not a good idea to take her. If I broke down or something just waiting for a wrecker, it'd be too hot, so I'm not doing it. Hey Semka. Get out of here, Turk. I'd never go on your page. You're boring, you have a low IQ, and you don't have any content that's worth watching. Don't flatter yourself. I got some peanut butter stuck to the roof of my mouth one time in the 3rd grade, and I think about that more than I'd ever think about your channel. Does that compute? Do you get it? Oh, thank you, Patricia. I don't know that you call me a photographer. I mean, I take photos, but anybody can take a picture with a camera or a video camera. It takes no skill. You look through the hole, you make sure it's on, and you hit the on button. That's it. Simka, you got to get this GoPro 9. You want me to buy one for you if you're worried about blowing the money? Because I'm telling you, see these clouds today? You have these all the time. Nothing makes a better time lapse than big white puffy clouds. It looks so cool. I could tell you in 5 minutes how to do it. Yeah, Patricia, anybody could do it though. I mean, the point is, I don't have any artistic ability at all. I draw a little bit, but it sucks. The criteria I use on whether or not you have any talent is, would anybody pay you for what it is you produce? Now, I'm sure if I, printed photos of Maddie and Gerald and Marguerite and stuff like that, people probably buy them, but it isn't because of anything that I did out of the ordinary. It's a good camera, it's high resolution, I'd send it to a good lab. It's not like I'm going to the Walgreens and doing it myself. And that's all you need for a good photo. I mean, you make sure the person's in the middle of it and you push the button. Seriously. Anybody can do it. I appreciate the compliment, but it's usually from people that don't do photographs. I mean, if I went to like a professional symposium or an event where there were a lot of professional photographers, I'm sure they wouldn't give me the time of day. Which is fine with me because, I don't want to be a professional photographer. It's not that important. I photograph anything. I let it have it. I got my video camera with me all the time. I just got some short clip on a helicopter. flying over. One of those big Chinook two-bladed helicopters. What a hell of an invention by mankind. What a machine. Now here's a cop up here who's got somebody pulled over. It's a Michigan State Trooper, probably had a dog on his lap. Yeah, no kidding, Patricia. I mean, people ask me questions, believe me. That's why I tell anybody, if you're worried about, and I've had this happen. I've said the other night, I've bought stuff that I never used. I'm not embarrassed about it. I probably would have been embarrassed about it when I was 30, but I'm not at 65. There's all sorts of shit I've done that I wish I hadn't, and I don't have regrets. But I understand how you would want to take photos, but you just don't want to go through the bullshit of learning how to operate it. I'm here for you. I can get you on the phone and I can tell you can skip the whole manual. 20 minutes, you'll be taking great photos. Video editing too. I'll tell you how to do that. If you've never done a video editing program, it will drive you. It's not intuitive at all. You can start clicking with them and figure them out. And it's not like that if you've never done video editing. None of that stuff makes sense. You click everything you can see and it never takes you to what you want to do. And then once you figure it out, like the storyline, adding music, adding photos, adding transitions, it's like, man, well, how do you do this? And then once you get the storyline down, I think that's a great name for anything. A bar, name of a channel, storyline, because everything has one. Whether you're a turtle, a human, a drug-addicted working girl, storyline really sums things up. Hey, Carla. It shouldn't be freezing now. It should be pretty good. That's where I take Daisy to the vet. Even going to the vet now with this COVID stuff's a pain in the ass. It's hard to get an appointment. They want to take Daisy and some stranger and take her into the back room and do whatever they do to give them the shots. In the old days, I'd hold Daisy. It's just not cool with a dog like Daisy. Freaks her out. Plus she'll bite him. She has to have a muzzle on. You're not picking up Daisy and taking her anywhere if she doesn't know you. No way. Yeah, you'd really enjoy it, especially in a place like where you live, and even if you move up to the Carolinas. I'm telling you, man, just the still photographs are great. Wait till the 10 comes out, though. It's going to be out in the next month or so. There'll be some new things that work better. And the 9's not going to get much cheaper when the 10 comes out. But, you know, they've come a long way, GoPro. Their early models were junk. But their newest one, this 9 was great. Even the 8 had some problems. And even the 9's a little glitchy sometimes. 2 times last week, I double-checked the setting, had a full charge, started record, which is usually the final confirmation that you're where you want to be, and the damn thing recorded in the wrong mode. Yeah, it did. So, no big deal. I don't freak out about that stuff like I used to. It's not that important. It's another small up north town that's dead. Only places are open anywhere is beer stores, gas stations, and fast food. Everybody else is out of business. And an occasional restaurant that weathered the storm. See here, for lease. It's just buildings empty everywhere. This A&W is good though. 85, they says. 80W. They have Kogel hot dogs. Supposedly, there's no eyeballs and hoofs in them. All beef. Where's the beef? Yeah, let me tell you about this. Most of those drones are junk. I ran into some filmmakers the other day up in the UP, and none of them have those DJ drone things. They got an ATEL or an AUTEL or something like that. AUTEL. Shopco out of business. Yeah, they've got All Tech, maybe. It's something like that. They're about $3 or $4 grand. They're on eBay. It's like way better everything. I mean, you may not want to drop them. I don't really like drones that much. There's too restricted. You get in trouble no matter where you fly them. You're screwed within 5 miles of an airport. You know, you take it up, you fly it around your house, you upload it, and then it goes in the closet. You can't fly over people, congested areas, buildings. You got to register it. Everybody's turning you into the cops. Forget it. Get a Doka pole. They need to rename that thing the Doka drone because it looks like a drone and there's no restrictions on it. Yeah, I'm going to take off too, Sam. So you guys have a good day today. I'll be on later tonight. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for